Alright guys, we got a new rig. And this is the Amoril, I don't know how to pronounce that. But it is a 4-wheel drive, 1/14th scale RC buggy. Goes to 50 to 70 kilometers an hour. It can take 2S and 3S LiPo batteries. The color scheme we got was that one, the blue and orange, light blue and orange, nothing on the back. There's the remote, all of that. Oil-filled shocks, steel dog bone drive shafts, aluminum chassis, nylon tail, powder differentials, and main drive shaft. Alrighty. Let's rip it out of the box and see what it looks like. Alright, so here's all the stuff that comes in the box. Obviously you get the truck, which is very nice. I'm going to show you it in a second. Instruction book, a wing that you have to mount onto the back like that, something like that. How to assemble the wing, and you get quite a few spare parts. You get this little L wrench that you see in like all RC cars. Spare drive shafts. Spare suspension arms, this like optional front bumper if you are like a beginner and you don't want to like wreck anything. I'm not going to put that on because I'm not a beginner. We have spare hexes, spare nuts, spare whatever those things are, sitting there for like that. What else? Oh, and it comes with a LiPo battery and charger. Comes with a LiPo battery and charger. It's a 1/14th scale, so it is a bit small, a bit bigger than the Traxxas cars, but a bit smaller than the big heavy Traxxas cars. So it's kind of like in the middle size wise. Oh, and the transmitter came with this sticky thingy on here to tell me all the stuff of what all that does. That's like a throttle trim, steering rate, steering trim. All of that is on here. Pause the video here if you want to read it, because I'm not gonna. So alrighty, I'm going to attach that wing because I really want to see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, what do you think? Look at this wing. Look at this wing we put on it. It's durable too. It's pretty flexible too, so it'll take a hit, it won't snap. And yeah, oh my gosh. Time for a quick just montage video, or montage of it. So yeah, let's just check it out. Okay, so at a first glance, this truck honestly looks awesome. Like, it has a lot of suspension travel too. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oil-filled aluminum shocks, front and rear. Double wishbone suspension, front and rear. And when I took the body off, I was just blown away. Look at this, the size of this motor compared to the rest of the car. Let me grab a 1/10th scale motor that's in all of the other cars, and I'll show you size comparison. Moment of truth. Is the Traxxas Valenian brushless system bigger or smaller than the buggy system, the 1/14th scale buggy system? Alright, let's just see the size. They are the same size. Wait, let's line it up right there. That looks pretty lined up. Okay, they're the same size motor. They are the same size motor, so you could probably fit this motor into there. This is a 1/10th scale motor, by the way. This motor is in this car and that car. I think there's a bigger one in the Haas, but this motor is what powers this car and that car. And it is the same size as the motor in this 1/14th scale car. Here's a size comparison of this car compared to a Slash 4x4. You have the same size motor, and look at that size difference. That just blows me away. Wow. And it even has a heat sink. I'm assuming it must get really hot. And this thing must go really fast, because it comes with a LiPo battery. The tires, too, are very off-roady type. They have a pretty good tread. Pretty squishy. They might balloon a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, the front tires are narrower than the rear tires. Like, the rear ones are wider. I don't know if you can see that on the video. Yeah, the rear ones are a bit bigger. Has aluminum shock towers, aluminum drive shafts, plastic suspension arms, which I prefer, because plastic suspension arms, if you take a landing like this, they'll flex. If they're aluminum, they'll bend and they'll stay bent. So I'm glad that it's plastic. 4-wheel drive too. Pretty smooth. Smooth differentials, front and rear. So yeah, that was this truck. Hey, let's go out and have some fun with it. Let's go and drive it. Ooh, that was a nasty wreck. But it still goes strong. Alright, so after driving the car, it did an amazing job. It was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Just zooming across the road and off-road, especially with these small tires and minimal tread. It was going in some pretty deep grass. I'm pretty sure the four-wheel drive helped a lot with that. But yeah, this truck did honestly amazing. I love it. Only downside is that with the aluminum chassis, the entire car is like 100 degrees when I'm done running it. But that's expected when I'm running it in 90-degree weather in Virginia. So yeah. Yeah, handled smoothly. It took a lot of bad wrecks very well. Nothing went wrong. Actually, literally nothing. It landed on the wing here a few times. You can probably see a few chips there. Maybe a few chips there. There we go, zoomed in. A few chips there on the wing. But other than that, that's the only damage I see. No scratches on the body whatsoever. And speaking of the body, I decided to put a few stickers on it. A stinger sticker and the number 4, just to it's a racing buggy. I like it. So yeah, truck did amazing. Let's look underneath. So underneath the hood of the truck, it is surprisingly clean. A lot cleaner than I'd expected. Since we're doing a lot of donuts and all that and the dirt, I would assume that the tires would just fling some stuff up inside, but I guess it didn't. I guess the whole body protects it, kind of it's completely covered. Yeah, I guess no dirt's getting in there if it's flinging like that. Unless it gets through there. I don't know. But nothing. It is completely clean, except for a little dust on the ESC and motor and back there. But other than that, it is clean. Just like it came out of the box. Wow. I'm really impressed. But I did notice, I'm sorry, I lied about the wing. That is not the only damage. There is a little bit of damage down here. Do you see it yet? Yes, that screw is bent. That screw is bent. I don't know how that happened, but that screw is bent off of its thing, off of its whatever you call it, threads. Come on, focus camera, focus, focus, focus. There we go. You see, it is bent almost at a 90-degree angle. But yeah, I tried popping it back in. It won't go because it's bent. I don't know how to bend it back, so I'm just leaving it. I mean, it's not going to do much bad damage, but yeah, this truck did awesome. Really impressed. The nasty hits, though, I kind of cringed a little bit because it was a new truck. I didn't know how it would do. But yeah, it took a few nasty hits on, I forget which side. But yeah, going over I don't know, a tree root or something, kind of landed like that. And whenever a car lands on its side hitting the wheels, it's a little cringy. You cringe a little because oh, that was a nasty hit, that was a nasty wreck. But yeah, aside from that, the car did great. And the ramp we were using was the new T-Bone racing ramp that I showed you in the last video. So yeah, that ramp did awesome. And I know you are probably wanting to see a specific truck hit that ramp, and it will soon. You want to see the Haas hit that ramp, and believe me, I want to see it too. But yeah, that will be in the next video, hitting the Haas with that ramp. Wait, I did that. What will be in the next video? Oh wait, I forgot. I recorded a car with the 1/16 Latrax cars. That will be the next video. That will be the next video, and then it will be the Haas with the big ramp. So yeah, all in all, a great truck. When I did drive it, I had to adjust the steering trim a little bit because it was pulling to the right a little bit. Steering trim right there. Just turn that knob to the left a little bit, it was fine. Yeah, all good. And no wear and tear on the tires, surprisingly, because that tread is very minimal compared to maybe, I don't know, the sledgehammer tires on the Haas. Those things are like a whole very deep tread. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm RC Racer. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. It's just so soft.